So, storytelling has been around for when fire was created, then I believe people sat around it and told stories, right? So as long as there has been fire, there have been stories. As long as people have been fishing, there have been stories about the fish that they caught, right? This is a tale from the Menominee tribe which is now the area that we now know as Wisconsin. And so these three brothers journey to the highest land in Wisconsin, which I'm guessing is not very high, but I'm not going to judge their vision quest. So they go to commune with the Great Spirit. And they get to the top of this mountain, and the Great Spirit comes down, and he meets these three brothers, and he looks at the oldest brother, and he says, "You've come a very long way. What do you wish? What is your desire?" And the oldest brother said, "I want to be able to always keep my family and my friends safe. I want to be the greatest warrior in the land." And the Great Spirit nodded and said, "That is a wise wish. Let it be done." And then the leaves started to blow, and this mist descended. And when the mist cleared and the leaves settled, there was the oldest brother. And he had big, huge muscles, and his eyes looked really sharp, and he was a warrior. And then the Great Spirit turned to the second brother, and he said, "You have come a long way. What is your wish?" And the second brother said, "I want to always be able to provide food for my family and my friends. I wish to be the greatest hunter in the land." And the Great Spirit nodded and said, "That is a wise wish. Let it be done." And the leaves blew again, and the mist came down, and it swirled around the middle brother. And finally the leaves settled, and when the mist cleared, there stood the middle brother, and his eyes were sharp and keen as he seemed to hear every crack of a twig, every leaf in the wind, and he was ready for the hunt. And the Great Spirit smiled and said, "It is done." Then he turned to the third brother. "You have come a long way. What is your wish?" And the third brother looked at the other two brothers, and he looked down at the ground, and he looked up at the Great Spirit, and he said, "Really, I'm a pretty good hunter, and I'm a pretty good warrior. I'm young, and I'm strong, and really what I wish is to stay exactly as I am for the rest of my life." And the Great Spirit looked at him and nodded, and he said, "That is a wish. Let it be done." When the wind clears, there where there was the third brother was an enormous rock. And the Great Spirit nodded and said, "It is done." Because the youngest brother wanted everything to stay the same. But nothing stays the same, and everything constantly changes. And that is a reason why we tell stories, because while life changes, rocks change, people change, and we tell different stories, the truth that is embedded in every story, there are truths that never change. People are always lonely, people always get afraid, people love to laugh, people love, all there are threads of continuity in every story. And I think that's why stories are so valuable, storytelling. But mostly I just hope to make storytelling feel really attainable, that anybody can tell a good story. The most important thing is that you just start telling them.